Look at this headline. 3 ways to regulate artificial intelligence right now before it's too late. I got the 3 points for you. Here we go. Number 1, create a new regulatory commission. Number 2, add new federal regulations requiring full transparency, that is. 3, either voluntarily or mandate all content generated by AI chatbots must be identified as such. Mark Weinstein wrote that. He's the founder of We, a global social networking service. He joins me. If we don't do those 3 things, are the computers going to replace humans?
You know, Stuart, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. And what you just mentioned about Zuckerberg, we don't want to step over that. He's decided to step on the gas with the AI development in competition with Elon Musk. And Musk has said that all of a sudden, you know, AI is out of control. Musk's one of the signers. We've got to freeze this thing. I mean, we've got kids who, starting in elementary school, are already using it. We've got high schoolers, college, you know. You can't distinguish as a teacher, as a professor, whether the testing, the reports, the homework done by your students is done by them or AI. Relationships. I mean, there's so much data here on how messed up AI is in terms of affecting how we critically think, how we see the world. And also remember, Stuart, this is critical. AI is shaped by its designers. So when Zuckerberg and team are designing AI, they are teaching it how to scrape data for its answers based on their parameters, based on what they tell it to do. You know, so politically, critical thinking is at huge risk.
That's fascinating. But my question would be, how do you control this big, new, extraordinary thing? How do you control it without destroying creativity?
Well, you know, there's a question about whether AI is actually destroying creativity. Think about it that way.
Yeah.
You know, so we've got to control it. We've got to, first of all, we've got to make it transparent. I'm one of the signers on this letter saying we got to freeze. We got to stop development right now while we get our thoughts together on how to manage this out of control tech. Now, remember, one of the issues with tech, as great as it is, and AI certainly helping around vaccines and a lot of important scientific areas, but around the humanity and around the impact on human beings and on our ability to think for ourselves, it's devastating. It's gonna change the world as we know it. It's gonna change human beings as we know it.
Okay.
We've got to stop and think about it.
Get a grip on it now before it's too late. Mark Weinstein is very interesting. I wish we had more time to explain a complex story, but I think you got it out there. Fascinating stuff. Mark, thank you very much for joining us this morning. All good stuff. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Stuart. My pleasure.